Happy New Year, Leo. Welcome to your spring intuitive energy forecast. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. If you are new, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for being here. And although these messages are rather time specific, spring 2024, I trust that whenever you come across these messages, you will find something here supportive to you because spirit doesn't really have any concept of time and dates like we do here on planet Earth. So at this time, I'd just like to ask to be a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving, and kind that seeks only for the Leos here watching this message to manifest their highest potential here in this lifetime. So it's been quite a while. Last time I uploaded any messages for the signs was in 2022. So this is it feels like a very ripe and opportune time for all of us. And we're working with some beautiful planetary support, really encouraging us um, more confidently on the path of our soul. So, again, if you're new, welcome. Please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel. That greatly supports me. And if you make it to the end of this video, and even if you don't, a thumbs up and a comment down below is also um, expansively supportive and deeply appreciated. So, to begin the warm up to spring, if you will, we have our Pisces new moon taking place on March the 10th. And following that, quickly on its heels, is Venus moving into Pisces on the 11th of March. And this is really about bringing harmony, balance, and peace to our experience as we manifest our dreams in the here and now. And it's all about this really loving, harmonious energy. And then we arrive at the equinox. So, depending on where you are in the world, it's either on March 19th or 20th, normally 20th or 21st. But don't forget, this year of 2024, we had a leap year, which is that extra day they give us every 4 years. Wonder why that is. That's a question for another video, though. So, as we welcome the equinox, the sun will be just early in the fiery sign of Aries. On the 22nd of March, we have Mars moving into Pisces, which is igniting our passion deep within, solar plexus activation. Quickly on the heels of that, we have our annual Libra full moon, which is a prenubral, I'm not saying it right, eclipse, partial lunar eclipse. And this annual moon is known as the worm moon. And seeing that Mars is supporting our fiery passion, our solar plexus, this worm moon is a great time to do some cleansing, detoxing, parasitic cleanses, emotional cleanses. In fact, this moon is really supporting emotional release. It's happening at 5 degrees Libra on the south node of the moon. And it's calling forth from deep within all of us the feelings of harmony and balance. And collectively, we are going to gain deeper insight and understanding to our fellow travelers, our sisters and brothers, one another. And the reason that this understanding is deepening is through the exposure or the revelation of our deepest unhealed wounds. And so this is where the emotional cleansing, the emotional release is going to be very supportive to those who are willing to be active in the process. On April the 8th, we have a total solar eclipse, and this is happening at 19 degrees of Aries on the moon's north node, that karmic node. And so this feels like a collective kickstart of this new cycle, this new energetic cycle that we are entering into. And the words that I received for this were bold, brave, visionary. I just heard uncompromising right now. Bold, brave, visionary who sees the way forward to achieving their goals. And what is really interesting and that I was guided to, I had no clue until earlier today. And at the time of recording these messages, it is the 5th of March, 2024. And what I was guided to, that we had an eclipse in 2005 on the same day at the same degree. And the question that came forth from that is, what could this mean? And so it feels like this is 19 years later, 19 degrees of Aries. How much have we changed? And how much have we resisted the change? And in what ways have we limited our expansion and our growth? We are now in the age of wokeism, and I just call it jokeism. So, and helping all of this. So, sit with that question, what could this mean? And reflect back on your life in 2005, what was happening. I know I was like the mom of a toddler at the time, and things have, of course, greatly changed since then. And what was happening on a global scale at that time, and how far have we come as a collective? And thrown into the mix to support us in this expanded view is Mercury enters its shadow phase on the 18th of March and doesn't come out of shadow until May the 13th. And so this gives us a 6 or 7 week window where we're really being called to refine our self care practices, refine the ways in which we show up for ourselves, cleanse our physical body, our vessel, and so that we're really operating at optimal health. They just showed me the vision of like a battery. You get those things on your technology, battery health. How is your battery? I just need a little drink of water here. Lots of water. And water is really going to support this massive emotional release. And the if we're resisting the change, if we're resisting the release, the rise of the emotions, we're likely not drinking enough water. Um, I have found that in my personal experience. This is so awesome. Aries got this card, first one out as well. The trust card. And this is the Fool. This is the new beginning. Are you prepared? Yes, you are. Are you willing? Because you're certainly able, you're prepared, you have all the tools. Are you willing to take a leap of faith, to trust where your heart is guiding you, to trust your gut, your intuition? You were born for greatness. This is the journey of the sacred fool, right? The sacred warrior with um, unwavering strength and conviction in the process, in a loving creator, a loving God, mother, father of us all, hearts, hearts wide open, leading the way. So, are you willing to show up for yourself? This is hilarious. Number 15. I wish I knew all the, I don't know off the top of my head, even. This is two major arcanas out for you. Number 15 reduces to a 6, and the 6 is the Lovers. It's a choice. This isn't the Lovers. Some of you are probably screaming at me what it is. Is it the Tower? Is it the Is it the devil energy? Could be the devil energy. Either way, whatever it is, there's a choice to be made, and you're being called to choose your heart over and over again. Choose your heart to make this fresh start, the path of your um, the sacred path of purpose that you came for in this lifetime. Only you can free yourself from the confines of your mind. And here's a six again. And it says healing begins. So this season is a beautiful time of healing, of revelation. The veil is thinning. You know, the more that you trust your gut and your intuition and take action on it accordingly, the more that's going to be revealed. Every single image so far is all about the heart, and so much healing. And it's just a willingness on your part to look within, right there under the skin. Okay, one more they're saying. Because as you believe, you are going to succeed. There's no doubt about it. And they want to show these two cards together: trust and believe and success. And this is the six and the zero. So again, the um another six. So I'm like, oh, there again. But then I looked and I'm like, that's three sixes in a row. And no, you're not evil. And no, this isn't, uh, you know, um, anything frightening. It is a reminder that you came to live. You came to flip the script. The mirror image of evil is live. And this is what you're here for. So believe in yourself. There's a strong message there to pay attention to your emotional, spiritual, and physical health. That is so cool. Like three sixes and a zero. Like a complete reset. And the reset is complete with your agreement, your participation in the process, your willingness to honor your process. Okay, and so now from the Psychic Tarot, that was from the Psychic Heart Tarot. Three decks here are from John. Look at this, another major arcana. 21, universe, the world. You are a channel of light. 21, and then we go to zero, right? And this is coming to say to you, the cosmos is your oyster. This picture is on the box that the deck comes in, which amplifies the message. You are watched over. You are guided by, right there beside you, loving forces that are propelling you forward, as long as you're willing to take that leap forward from your heart. Trust your gut more and more. And the more that you do it, the more um, you breeze through it, is what I just heard. Two cards came out here together. The crown chakra, which is a number 7, your physical body. 21 and 12 are my numbers that say you are a channel of light. You are a child of delight. How's your physical body doing? How is your physical body feeling? The waiting game. There's no more wait. It's like you have been waiting. You've been waiting for something to shift and change. And that shift and change is you. It's initiated by you. This too is always that it's like that high priestess energy, uh, revealing. More is being revealed. Trust what you see. Trust what you know. Trust what you feel. Time has not run out. You're not out of time. Um, get that out of your mind, because that's really an ego trap. What I love seeing in that hourglass is that tree, and then the roots. And then if we flip it, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. We are souls. souls, eternal souls. And I would put money on it. I'm not saying I'm a theologist or I know religion, all kinds of religions. I do believe that most, if not all, religions have believe in the idea of an eternal soul. And that's what we are. And we're here on the planet at this time for soul growth, material and spiritual prosperity. Guess what number it is? You got it. Your fourth six. Oh, this one wants to come too. It's not gonna. Oh, patience, temperance, the temperance card. And it's a five. So this is change. You've got four sixes and this five. Change initiates all the movement of the sixes. Sixes, Virgo, is the sixth house. Health, family, home, planting seeds. Like gardeners know that it takes time, it takes patience, it takes nurturance for our gardens to grow. And it's the same with us. So, as gentle and careful as we are with our seeds that we're planting, and the gardens that we're nurturing and the children that we're raising, this is about turning all that on yourself, like being that patient with yourself, being that compassionate and understanding. And as you are willing to operate from this heart space more and more with each day. So, for some practical guidance, we're going to go to the Gaia Oracle and Mother Earth and see how she is supporting us, how she would like to support us at this time. The Nine of Hearts. Um, this card, it's a number 37, so you've got that 1 and 0. The taking the leap of faith propels you into the magician energy, transforming what may seem or may have appeared mundane into something magnificent. They're telling me I've got the next two cards there. So, um, and the path of the spiritual warrior is as varied as we are. And so there's no set path. The path that's set for you is the one that your soul has chosen for you. And so it's up to the human, that is you, to initiate and to walk forward on that path. Take that leap from your heart and trust the signs and symbols that you're given. Clearly, sixes are going to be important to you in this season. So pay attention. When you see a six, it's reminding you that you've got the power. I just heard that song because I was trying to, like, I just heard the song. I got the music in me. I got the music in me. I got the music in me. Um, Power, right? I got the power in me. I got the power in me. We got the power in us. So fill our own cup. Fill your own cup. This says fulfillment, harmony, and protection. So know that as you trust and honor your intuition, you are guided and protected at all times. 33. Forgiveness is key. You are the light of the Christ resurrected at this time, and you are here to save lives. You're starting with your very own. Um, again, as was said at the beginning, this is a time ripe with healing potential. And this is like healing clearing, never to go back and revisit the same pain again, really releasing and letting it go. This intuitive communication, intuitive connection, and a deepening intuitive connection and understanding through positive action taken upon the urging, the nudging of your soul, that kickstart. And it says reconnecting with your true nature, remembering who you truly are. and what you came here for. Nature is going to be greatly supportive to you. And here we have this four, and the four is yin and yang. During this time of transformation and um, transformation and healing, it's really important that you show up for yourself. And so, again, your intuition, your gut is going to be telling you a lot to rest. And you may go, no, I don't have time to rest. I'm so busy. And how do I rest? I got to work. I got to do this. I've got children to take care of, all these things. If you don't rest, what, your body will give you something to rest about, right? You'll get ill, or whatever will happen. That we If we don't listen to our inner guide that says rest, then eventually it's going to catch up with us, is what I'm trying to say. And so it's really important for you, even if it's a daily thing and you're getting this urge to go and lay down for 15 or 20, do it. Because I'm feeling that what you get from that, the boost you get from that, is going to support this forward movement, and propel you forward. And this is about the balance of the divine masculine and feminine inside, Leo. And you can be quite, in your face, um, this fiery energy, right? And star of the show. And there's no time to go slow. And yet, slow and steady wins the race. And that is what this season is calling for, creating harmony through balance. And it begins with that Libra full moon, that warm moon, where you're going to begin cleansing, detoxing, perhaps a parasite cleanse, giving up alcohol or whatever it is that's your vice, um, releasing all that so that you may receive. And this is some love from your ancestors, our ancestors who love us unconditionally. In order to receive the blessings and the abundance and the inspired thoughts that are here for you, you must be willing to release what is no longer showing up for you in a positive way. And that'll be like a thought pattern, a habit, self defeating things that are deeply ingrained and really flow from that unhealed pain. So, early in this season, whenever you're receiving these messages, begin to begin that process of release. Whether it's tears, whether it's a scream, whether it's a relationship, a job, a habitual thing, let it go, because then you are creating space to receive. And to be receptive is to be highly intuitive and to be highly in tune with that universal consciousness, that consciousness of God, a loving creator, divine mother and father, of whom we are all children. And I'm hearing, accept this gift, no strings attached. So that's interesting. The message on this card is you are a kind and loving soul who consistently reaches out and gives to others. Yet now is a time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. And it's really funny because as a giver, and I'm sure many of you will be able to relate, giving is just something that's second nature. It's who we are, and we do it without any real thought. And and very rarely will a giver ask for help or anything like that. And even when it's offered, the giver has a difficult time accepting it because in the giver's mind, they've got it all under control. They will overcome, they will um, persevere and get through it. And yet, the most beautiful gift we can give ourselves as givers is to receive from others, because that other is the giver in the moment. And with humility and with grace, we can say yes to the gifts that are presented to us. We can say yes to the support and kindness that is shown to us from others. And in doing so, we really set ourselves free from this idea that we are here and we have to go it alone. Um, we are simply here to go with the flow and be the balance of the yin and yang, knowing that everything is unfolding in divine and perfect order. This in this moment, we are exactly where we're meant to be, and everything is hunky dory, is what I heard. And although it may not feel hunky dory, this is a part of the journey of the sacred fool. It's finding the humor, and humor helps us to let go of our prickliness, right? Because we get to see kind of the folly of the human experience, and how over and over again as humans we tend to trip ourselves up because we're resisting the release, we're resisting the support, we're unable to receive. And yet this is a season, Leo, where things are coming into balance. The more that you trust your process, the more that you trust that you're being called to take this leap of faith from your heart and continue to heal your heart, the more the floodgates of abundance are going to open up from within you. And um, I just feel that by the time we reach this summer, um, it's almost like you're saying, like, this is unreal. I can't believe this is real. And yet it is. And it is a result of your commitment and dedication to walking softly with your beautiful heart. So, Leo, I trust these messages have resonated. If you're still here, don't forget thumbs up and, 3 cheers in the comments below. Again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate and am eternally grateful for your presence in my life. Have a wonderful new season as this new cycle begins, and really be brave enough to show up for yourself each and every day. And humility is a good thing. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you.